Hey you guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is an anti-haul. So last week was a wish list that I wanted to complete in 2021 and this is a anti-haul. So buying versus not buying. I don't do these often but I love watching and doing them. So if you are interested then let me know. I'll try to do them more often. I saw a new launch and my first thought was I do not want that product anywhere near me. So yes, that's the reason you're getting this video today. And now that we are on the topic, let's start with that product itself. So the launch I'm talking about is the Sugar Cosmetics X Wonder Woman makeup collection. When I first saw it, I don't mind the lipsticks and stuff, but if you look at the palette, oh my god, why would anyone create that? At this point in 2021, I do not want to see a palette with such a layout. I'm one of those people who absolutely hates the big pan layouts and they're just randomly placed. I do not like all that stuff. I like a normal rectangular palette or a square palette with square pans or circle pans, but this thing, wow. And the fact that a lot of Sugar Cosmetic affiliates are talking about how pretty it looks. Prettiness is subjective, I agree, but really, if you have experience with makeup, you have seen different makeup launches, this is not something you're traditionally gonna find pretty. Good for them, but the palette layout, it's I cannot do with it. And I will say the color story seems fine. It's something that's very wearable. They have a shade called Deep Pink Matte and it looks really pretty, so I hope this launch goes well for them, but it is definitely not for me. The lip colors seem good. I've seen some swatches and they look absolutely beautiful, and a Wonder Woman collection is a pretty big deal, and they also launched it on Women's Day. I was surprised seeing someone like Sugar. Especially I feel like Sugar creates very sophisticated stuff. They don't go wild with their packaging, and they probably thought, oh, it's a collaboration, we should go wild. They did. And they also have a sponge tip applicator. Come on, it looks like kids makeup to me, and as much as that has a lot of nostalgia for me, I do not appreciate it to be like this. Even kids makeup I feel like can be executed in a better way. This is just not it in my opinion. So yeah, this was the post that actually reminded me, oh, I should probably do an anti-haul by now. So yeah, that was the first thing. The next thing I want to talk about is Nykaa, or should I say Morphe, because this palette is so Morphe like, and I feel like Morphe now has stopped making palettes like these where you have 50 shades of brown, a few transition shades that look same on the eye. Don't get me wrong, I like the color story on this one. If you look at individual shades, I can make use out of all of them. I just don't feel like you need all of them. And 5 blushes, I like that they are all different tones. I just feel like it could have been smaller. I could definitely cut this palette in half and feel like this would be really good. So yeah, they have a lot of potential. I would like to see what they would do in similar manner, but I do not want it to be a Morphe palette, if you know what I mean. And the swatches seem really weird too. There's just too much repetition. I can easily concise this into a 12 pen eyeshadow palette. I would rather get 4 or 5 different palettes and have a different experience with each one of them instead of getting something this big. Just my opinion. If you like this, go for this. For me, too repetitive. The next thing is something I'm gonna just go over it. So this is the Wishful Cleanser. This launched a while back, but in India it launched a few months ago, maybe in January, yes. And I just personally did not like the branding. It markets itself as a cleanser which takes off your dead skin. So I believe there is a chemical compound in this which comes in contact with your skin and water, and it turns into this weird substance or weird texture that feels like it's your skin, but your skin doesn't feel like that with just a cleanser. There are a lot of cleansers like this on the market, so Huda Beauty isn't the first one to take your skin off, but yeah, I just would not never buy this cleanser. It's first of all too expensive for what it is. There are better things even at that price point in my opinion. Even though this has AHA, BHA, good ingredients, I feel like the marketing is a little gimmicky, and I'm personally not a fan of whatever this whole thing is. So yeah, now that we are talking about skincare, let's talk about Mario Badescu because it has launched on Nykaa. I don't think anyone who does proper skincare or knows proper skincare goes to Mario Badescu as the first brand they wanna buy. They do have a few products that I know work really well for people, but most of them are just not that good. They are just basic things. They are those sprays that are basically a trend because of the whole Visco Girl thing. If it wasn't for that, no one would be buying that rose water in an expensive bottle. It looks pretty, the aesthetic is really pretty. I just don't think this brand is for me, and at the price point that their products are offered, I can get way better products with way better ingredients. So if you wanted my personal opinion on whether I like this brand, whether I would recommend, I would not. There are better things available just research a little bit more, you will know that this isn't something extraordinary. It's fine. I don't think there are products that are gonna damage your skin. They have a spot treatment that I know is well known and is really good, but I'm fine. I don't think it's something that has space in my life. So yeah, let's talk about this. Priyanka Chopra launched her own brand, and it's a hair care brand, but it's not available in India. I just wanted to talk about this. I don't have a proper opinion of what this is gonna be. I'm not really interested, neither do I hate it or anti-haul it, but I just wanted to mention it because I feel like, okay, maybe she's based in USA right now, so that is a good market for her, but I feel like a lot of her following and fans are based in India, and them accessing these products would be a lot more beneficial. I know things like price point matters, especially being a celebrity brand. It's not gonna be cheap, but she could have made a way for this to be at least accessible in India. I'm sure some of her biggest fans would buy this, and some of the people who are maybe not a fan would be willing to buy this and see what the hype is about. I just feel like India is where her fame really started, and that is what got her into Hollywood. So yeah, that's something that makes me feel a little, not weird, I don't know proper words to put my emotion in. I hope she makes it accessible maybe in the future in India. That would be great, but for now, launching it in USA, good for her. I hope the brand is really good too. I just hope we could see it in India as well. So yes, this is not really part of anti-haul. I just found it funny how it's not available in India at all. So yeah, by the way, the reason I'm constantly looking down and reading is because I have my phone with me, and that is how I'm reading through. I hope you guys don't mind it. So 3 more things that are available in India. First are Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palettes. These are the Haze Obsession palettes by Huda Beauty. The reason why I would never buy these is because if you hide 2 or 3 colors from these palettes, it becomes her nude collection, which I was really a fan of. I did not try it out, but I did speak about it in one of my previous videos. But then I saw these palettes and it looks so similar, like the khaki haze palette. If you hide the middle shade, it becomes a deeper nude palette. I'm pretty sure if you mix and match colors from all these palettes, you'll be able to find the nude collection that she released amongst this. So that's the reason I'm not a big fan of this. Coming on to the next one, this is K Beauty. So these are her blushes. I've seen some people say these are very much on the pinky mauve side. I've seen some people say these are on the orange brown tone. I personally do not see them in the videos that I've watched as anything that is brown toned or orange toned, but then they have posted swatches and it looks very much on the orange brown side. So I'm not really sure what these exactly are. If they do have a nude color that shows up on my skin tone, a little bit more on the orange peachy tones, I would pick these up, but looking at them, it just seems way too pink for my taste, so I might pass on these, especially because the packaging is pretty different from what the product is. It throws me off sometimes. I like the colors from afar though, because there is a lilac, which is not something you see often. So even though 8 shades, in my opinion, I don't have a tone that I would like for myself, it still seems like a good line of blushes. Maybe they will expand, but if you have any blush from this line, let me know. I would love to try it. But if it's gonna be pink, I do not want it anywhere close to me. And the next thing is this launch by Nykaa, which is basically their mascaras. I have not seen one person say these are the best mascara they've ever tried. And not to judge a book by its cover, but looking at the visuals, it doesn't look like it's that great either. Even though they launched 3 different variants, which is lengthening, volumizing, and a curling mascara, I personally don't find these appealing. And there is a lot, especially in the mascara market, that can beat this in my opinion. So that's the reason I'm not really fond of these or interested in these. These are just, yeah, I don't really care for them. You know what upsets me? They have so much budget to make something revolutionary, but they are not doing it. I do not know why. It frustrates me sometimes, not gonna lie. It's like their creative team starts working and goes out of ideas immediately. How does that happen? A lot of their launches are something you have seen from previous brands, or it isn't something new or innovative. I would like to see this brand do something new and innovative. So that's the reason it kind of makes me feel sad. I do not have anything against Nykaa, and I would like to see something really good from them, but I feel like the last launch that people still remember are their foundations, which it has been a while since that happened. So yeah, let's hope they do better in the upcoming months and upcoming years, but this is not a launch for me. And the last one is something that is not actually launched in India, but I just wanted to talk about how low effort this is. Oh god. This is the Sailor Moon X Maybelline collection. If you're getting to collaborate with Sailor Moon, this is the last thing you should be doing. Just changing the packaging. Not even changing it entirely. They just posted like a few Sailor Moon stickers on it and called it a day. I'm pretty sure this is still gonna sell in the countries that it's available in because it's Sailor Moon. The liner and the mascara are still cute, but the lipsticks, I could just draw that with a marker. Not that my skills are that great, but please put some effort in your collaborations, Maybelline. Oh god, this is so embarrassing. I don't know why I feel embarrassed by this collection. You're getting to collaborate with Sailor Moon. Come on, there is so much you can do. So yeah, I just hope Maybelline puts more thought into their collaborations, and that completes this video. Those are all the things that I did not want to buy at all. It did not move me a little bit. A lot of these things I see and get annoyed, to be honest, not on a personal level, but I feel like, wow, why would you do that? But I also do not want to go beyond limits and trash a company or trash a creative team because I know there is someone who's putting some effort in. I know it does not look like in some products people are putting efforts in, but I still would not go out of me and talk extreme crap about it. Leave down in the comments if there is any product that annoyed you and let me know. Maybe I'll check it out and see what the whole thing is about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. It does help a lot. I did mention this in my previous video, but yes, it all means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye.